Imagine reaching for a simple bottle of painkillers to ease a headache, only to swallow death itself. In the fall of 1982, 7 innocent people in Chicago did exactly that. Their trusted extra-strength Tylenol capsules weren't filled with relief. They were laced with deadly potassium cyanide. Someone had tampered with them on store shelves, turning a household staple into a weapon. And the scariest part? More than 4 decades later, the person responsible is still out there. This is the story of the Chicago Tylenol Murders, one of the most terrifying unsolved cases in American history. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because tonight we're diving deep into a mystery that sparked nationwide panic and forever changed how we buy everyday products. Let's get into it. It started like any other day in suburban Chicago. On the morning of September 29th, 1982, 12-year-old Mary Kellerman woke up with a sore throat and runny nose. Her parents gave her an extra-strength Tylenol capsule, something millions of families did without a second thought. But within hours, Mary collapsed and died suddenly. Doctors were baffled. That same day, 27-year-old Adam Janis felt unwell after work. He took Tylenol from a bottle he'd recently bought and never woke up. Tragedy struck the Janis family again that evening. Adam's grieving brother Stanley and sister-in-law Teresa gathered at his home to mourn. Feeling headaches from the stress, they reached for the same bottle of Tylenol. Both collapsed almost immediately. Stanley died that night. Teresa lingered on life support. What was happening? 4 deaths in one day, all seemingly random. But as more reports came in, 35-year-old Mary McFarland, 27-year-old Mary Reiner, investigators started connecting the dots. All the victims had taken Tylenol shortly before their sudden collapses. The question hung in the air: was this a horrifying coincidence or something far more sinister? By September 30th, the link was undeniable. A 7th victim, 35-year-old flight attendant Paula Prince, was found dead in her apartment with an open Tylenol bottle nearby. Tests confirmed the nightmare. The capsules contained massive doses of potassium cyanide, enough to kill instantly. Someone had carefully opened the capsules, replaced the medicine with poison, and resealed them. The tainted bottles came from different stores across the Chicago area: a Jewel supermarket, a Walgreens, independent pharmacies. No connection between the victims except one. They all trusted Tylenol, America's top-selling pain reliever. Chicago erupted in fear. Police cruisers drove through neighborhoods with loudspeakers blaring, "Do not take Tylenol." Pharmacies emptied shelves. Hospitals overflowed with terrified people convinced they were poisoned. Copycat threats poured in nationwide. People stopped buying over-the-counter meds altogether. Halloween was nearly canceled in some areas over fears of tainted candy. How had the killer done it? How many more bottles were out there? And most chillingly, why target complete strangers? The investigation became one of the largest in FBI history. A task force of hundreds combed stores, tested bottles, and chased leads. They found 5 contaminated bottles linked to the deaths, all tampered with after leaving the factory. The killer had bought them off shelves, poisoned them at home, and returned them for unsuspecting buyers to purchase. Johnson & Johnson, Tylenol's manufacturer, acted swiftly. They recalled 31 million bottles nationwide, the first mass recall ever, costing over $100 million. Rewards climbed to $100,000. Tips flooded in. Was it a disgruntled employee? A terrorist? Random madness? One lead stood out: an extortion letter sent to Johnson & Johnson demanding $1 million to stop the killing. Fingerprints led to James William Lewis, a man with a troubled past living in New York. Was this the breakthrough, or just an opportunist cashing in on tragedy? James Lewis was arrested for extortion and sentenced to prison. He claimed the letter was a hoax to embarrass his wife's former employer and insisted he had nothing to do with the poisonings. Investigators dug deep into Lewis. He knew disturbing details about cyanide, had a criminal history, and even offered help solving the case from behind bars. Some believed he was the killer. Others pointed to his New York alibi during the tampering window. Other suspects emerged, a dock worker obsessed with the case. Even the bomber, Ted Kaczynski, whose early crimes overlapped Chicago. DNA tests years later ruled him out. Copycat tamperings happened in the 1980s, killing more people elsewhere, but none matched the precision of Chicago. Decades passed. Task forces reopened the case multiple times. Lewis remained the prime focus until his death in 2023, still denying involvement. No arrests, no confessions. The evidence pointed to a lone actor with access to cyanide, motivated by what? Revenge? Thrill? Profit? The mystery deepened. Who could commit such random evil and vanish without a trace? But from this terror came profound change. Johnson & Johnson pioneered triple-sealed, tamper-evident packaging. The FDA mandated safety seals on all over-the-counter drugs. Congress passed federal anti-tampering laws. Today, every bottle you open, from medicine to food, bears those foil seals, glued caps, and shrink bands because of these 7 victims. Their deaths forced an industry revolution, protecting billions ever since. Yet the killer walks free. Somewhere out there, they know what they did, and why everyday products are now harder to sabotage. Mary Kellerman never grew up. The Janus family was shattered. Innocent lives ended for no reason we can understand. This case reminds us, evil can strike in the most ordinary moments. Trust, once broken, demands vigilance forever. What do you think? Was James Lewis involved? Or is the real killer still watching from the shadows? Drop your theories in the comments. Like if this chilled you, subscribe for more unsolved mysteries. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there.
Like and subscribe.